What is going on, guys? We are here today. We got a super massive news, all right? We're dropping big news right now. We just found out something crazy about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that could change OU forever. So we just found out. Fortunately, we found out just a few days into the metagame, but I saw this tweet earlier from Finchinator, OU leader, and he said, huge mechanics update. When photosynthesis Quark Drive boosts speed, it's by 50%, but for any other stat, it's 30%. So I made my way to Smogon.com, and absolutely they were saying the truth. It turns out that speed is 1.5, while all the other stats are only boosted by 1.3x. So they did the little testing in the game. It looks like this guy, Theoremon, shoutouts to him. Yeah, they tested it with Iron Shreds and Miraidon, and they found out that for some reason it's not consistent within the game. For speed boosts, you get 1.5x 50%, but for anything else, it's only a 30% boost. So this was really crazy. I got my boy Joey with me right here. This is huge. This is huge. Let me say, can you believe that the meta we knew to come and love for the last 4 days has been compromised? Can you believe this?
First off, yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Everything I knew and loved was a lie. Now, it means that, for one thing, you can run Life Orb now. Like, there's no point running Booster Energy.
You're actually so right. Like, your Booster Energy as an item is a lot inferior to stuff like Life Orb, because once you switch, your booster's only...
You don't get it
Your booster is a Life Orb now. And
yeah, so I think that's a big thing.
Wow, I actually didn't think about that until you just said it, because nobody uses Life Orb anymore, right? Life Orb has completely died off as an item.
I save things for the video, bro. I save things for the video, you know.
You've always been one of the smarter guys I know.
But yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, some mons use Life Orb at the moment, but they're like, obviously, the thing is, like, you're taking damage.
Exactly. Like in a metagame where the first mon to go down matters so much, people don't like running Life Orb anymore. They like running Choice. They like running Muscle Band. It's like, it's not good to get chipped. Gen 8 really drilled it home to people that they don't want to run Life Orb anymore. But now in such an offensive meta, and we know booster energy
as well, like
yeah,
boost for hazards.
True. And with booster energy's nerf to all the offensive and defensive stats, I really think offensive Pokemon that take the attack boost, like you said, Roaring Moon, they're gonna. Why wouldn't you just run Life Orb? This shit's not even particularly bulky to begin with, and then at least you're consistent. Yeah, I agree with you actually. The only thing I can say about not having
like Roaring.
What happened? You just lagged out really hard. Hold on, let me pause.
I'm hearing you like a robot. Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, Roaring Moon specifically, like this mon gets a lot weaker too. Like it would come in and get the aggro, get the booster energy, get the attack raise.
You come in at +1, turn into a flying type, all this shit. Like it was super easy with booster energy. You're right. That one set is now a little bit nerfed for sure.
And that's the only good set. That's the only good set.
No, I agree with you. Roaring Moon's best set by far is the aggro booster energy set. Now it takes a little nerf. Pokemon like this that are super frail, not to say something like Fluttermane wasn't frail, but a Pokemon that is forced to set up to do work, which Roaring Moon absolutely is, this hurts those Pokemon a lot. They love the booster energy. Like it makes them way scarier than they're supposed to be. But
exactly. And a Life Orb boost is way weaker for this mon. Like
yeah, 1.3 versus 1.5 is a big difference. It is a big difference.
Yeah, I'm not even like you're not KOing things like I had my Slowbro get code.
Yeah, you probably also get cooked. Like, what's the guy that everyone's using right now to wall these setup Pokemon? Skeledirge, right? So Skeledirge will terrestrialize into a fairy type and wall up everything. Yeah, but now it probably takes way less from Acro. Probably is able to beat you a lot more comfortably. Because like because now you're gonna be running Life Orb. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be running Life Orb. You like this set doesn't even exist. Like, because if your booster energy gets used up, you also have to commit to this flying type, right? So look at Skeledirge, for example. You have to go all the way in, and then it's just for taking on that specific unaware mon or whatever the case is. I don't really like it now. I think booster energy is still good, but offensively with 1.3, dude, I think it has fallen off.
It's way better on speed mons, obviously, right? Like 1.5 is speed because these mons can't be revenged and they're just good later. But yeah, on the offensive mons, I mean, your favorite, right? Great Tusk.
Great Tusk
is a damn demon. That man's a demon with 1.5.
With the booster energy, of course, with the booster energy, my boy hits like, I mean, I only run Jolly. I don't even run Adamant, and he still hits 540 attack. You know, you're able to absolutely kill everything. Like, every time I run into a Sun team, I start laughing because Headlong Rush is going to OHKO them thanks to +1.
Start clicking.
But I bet now with 1.3, I bet it lives.
Now you got to think about it.
I bet it lives.
Yeah. That's it. This moment was literally killing Pokemon. It felt like it shouldn't.
No, this shit
was still insane. Like, it has super strong.
Still insane, but a lot of these Pokemon take a big No, you're 100% right. A lot of these Pokemon
Like
take a big hit.
Corviknight. How much does Corviknight take from close combat now that it doesn't have
The 1.5
a choice band boost?
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good point. Like these shit like Dondozo, for example, probably way. Well, those are unaware mons. I keep forgetting that. But just
Life Orb would help better in that case.
yeah, that's what I mean, I guess. Oh, that's actually true though, because unaware, the big three right now are Dondozo, Clodsire, and Skeledirge. Skeledirge to me is only a big threat when he turns into a fairy type. But those three. So now that we see stuff like Roaring Moon, Great Tusk, if they start employing the use of Life Orb, that's actually pretty good for them. And actually helps a lot versus unaware, right? Because Booster Energy is better versus everything else. But versus specifically unaware mons, you'd want a Life Orb or a Band or whatever. I've played a couple of Scarf Great Tusks recently as well.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
even just earthquaking. Hello,
literally, and they have a super good speed tier. They got Ice Spinner or what it's called, Ice Hammer. I don't know what it's called.
Spinner, yeah.
Ice Spinner.
It's literally
Rush
because
CC.
it's faster than what's it called? Goldengo.
It feels like a supercharged Scarf Excadrill to me. Like it's very scary. The other set that we said takes a big hit as a result of this is Delibird.
Yeah, Delibird.
Not Delibird, sorry, Iron Bundle. Not this guy's stats, this guy's stats. We were running the Modest Agility set, right, Joe?
Yeah, the Modest Agility set, yeah. So, like, now you get the one boost, but there's no point in doing that, and I run Life Orb, but if I run Life Orb on it, I'm taking damage every turn, plus Stealth Rock and everything like that.
It's just,
so, like, it was Agility, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and Freeze Dry. And then it was...
or you run Sub, You could really run whatever you wanted.
Yeah, Sub as well.
Yeah.
You just need a Freeze Dry and Hydro Pump. But now, it only gives 1.3. Like there's and if I switched, I mean it's still a strong mon.
Yeah, that's not to say that 1.3 makes these mons bad or anything, guys, but it definitely helps. I think this is very healthy. First of all, I think this is a good thing for the meta because I thought 1.5 was busted, way too offensively geared metagame. I think this is better. Like because you gotta have a balance. You can't make everything offensive, but then also hurt all the defensive guys too.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like to me. I love the meta. I'm having a blast, but I can also admit that I think it's a little too offensively geared, and I actually like that they're toning down the mons. But another guy,
I mean, at the same time, Stall is like at the number on the top of the ladder. Like the
Stall's easy. I'm yet to lose to Stall because all you have to use is Chi-Yu with specs, and you can never lose to Stall.
That boy said Chi-Yu.
Chi-Yu with specs, and there's no way you can
I know.
lose
It's just funny because it reminds me of tier. I like
he's the goat. He's the goat. But another one I want to give a quick shout out to is Iron Valiant, which I always run plus speed on this, obviously, because he hits a great tier. This mon gets better. It never boosts its attack to begin with. So, I mean, I run Calm Mind on this set, but I used SD in a couple of videos and on stream. I'm sure some of y'all remember who were watching. But, yeah, I think a lot, like, the mons will go up. Fluttermane only would get better as a result of this, but obviously that's not around anymore. Let me see. Let me see speed-wise who would benefit. Valiant was really good.
Valiant's good with just speed though. Valiant wants speed. So like,
Valiant wants speed.
I wish we could sort it by only new mons.
By only new mons, right? And not
yeah. I don't know why it's like that. But put Iron. Just type Iron.
Iron. Oh, good call. Iron.
So okay. So for Iron Hands gets worse because it can't have the
Iron Hands gets a lot worse. Yeah. Because his coverage is super godly. And you don't want to run Life Orb on a tank like Iron Hands at all. Like you want to make use of his defense. You don't want to Life Orb on that guy.
Iron Moth gets worse.
Iron Moth gets a lot worse. I really relied on that +1 special attack because he's not exactly physically bulky. So a lot of times I would get the +1. I would turn into like a grass type. I would be spamming energy ball, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so this mon, like those all got worse. I don't know how to get the other guys. What is it? Great. I know they're just great. They're a great test, but they're all different.
They're great. They're roaring. They're all types of shit.
Yeah, they're literally all whatever the hell.
But yeah, so I mean, to make it very simple for you guys, what we're trying to say is the plus speed guys, they win even more because everybody else lost. That's basically the most easy way to say it, right?
Yes, agreed.
And I do welcome this change. I'm happy that it wasn't 1.5. I'm glad that, you know, Pokemon Showdown, Smogon, whoever was able to find this out pretty quickly into the metagame because, yeah, 1.5x is actually insane.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Versus 1.3. Yeah, I agree.
I'm actually excited to see different items on the shit too. And I think this might be an interesting change because when we were talking about it and I was saying how like, oh, Mence, this acro set, regardless, is used just to, you know, muscle past Skeledirge and Unaware and whatnot. Well, now without booster, like, I don't know. Booster energy getting eaten up. It might be worse. Maybe we'll see Life Orb in a completely different type of set.
Maybe it might actually use U-turn, like things like that.
No,
like
literally. What if it like? No. For sure. I agree with you. Because these Pokemon don't get they're not as popping anymore. Corviknight is winning.
I mean, Great Tusk can just.
Oh yeah, and the other big winner of this is the medium defensive guys like Corv, Amoonguss, the guys that pivot once. They are winning big off of this for sure. But it shouldn't be too game breaking. That's a little small thing. And yeah, we'll see how the metagame changes around this. So I wonder when Showdown's gonna get this implemented. I don't think it's implemented as of right now, but hopefully soon. Let me know what you guys think.
Revival blessing too, dude. I'm trying to play this broken move.
I'm trying to use Rabska. I'm trying to use my boy Rabska with the 115 special attack and the Trick Room X Revival Blessing. But that is the episode for another time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Shout out to Joe for joining me. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Peace.